to Same Book, Three Time Zones, your book review podcast. Enjoy!
Hey people, this is Talisha.
This is Bridget.
This is Renee.
Our book for the month of April is He Who Is a Lover by Love Belvin. Let's get it.
I like that.
Gosh, this is a lot. This book was it was so good, but man, it just happened again. It was like real heavy in the front, like loaded with information, you know. Again,
good information.
Yeah. Gosh,
and you didn't even know that you needed that information.
You never do.
Got it. I didn't,
Yeah, and it's like it was a tie-in from this book that came from the first one. Like one of the players. I'll bring it up later.
Okay.
I'll bring it up later. But okay, so when He Who Is a Friend left off, you know, we had the whole Belvin getting kidnapped, and so he killed a dude, you know, Damien in front of her, and she just went off and she left, whatever. And he knew that she was at the house, but she didn't know that he knew she was at the house. So this is where we're starting. She's that opening scene, right? When she was talking to him, I thought that he was actually there. You in this opening scene? Yeah. When they were having a conversation, I was mad when I first. I'm like, wait, when did he get there? Wait, we missed it. Why are we skipping?
I thought it was real. I
didn't know why we were skipping. I was like, no, wait, I wouldn't know how. I thought it was gonna be like told afterwards, and we find out, it was a dream.
Right.
And she was having a lot of those in that house by herself, barely eating like she does. But she was having a lot of dreams in the beginning, and I thought it was so nice to see. It wasn't real, but like even with the dream with her parents, it was relevant to what she was going through when they were in like the kitchen or whatever.
Right.
The kitchen of the restaurant, and she was pregnant. She was talking to them. What was Abo and Huya was the mom.
Yeah.
And they were the mom was like excited and almost like approving her being with this man, and she's like, no.
That was so weird. That was
and it's it's almost in hindsight, it's almost like your mom's giving you approval for the man that he is, even though it's that part of it, but it's like it's a go ahead, like
right
with him. But she was still, even in her dream, she was like, we're not even married yet, like why are you happy about it? That was really good to me. I loved that we were able to see that, and that they were coming they were basically coming to her in her dream about what she was currently experiencing. And I really loved that we got to see that. In the Abo and Huya, I never knew that. It's new things that we know about Somali people, so that's cool too. But the dream with Sadik, and I had a question, like, she forgave him that fast, so she forgave him already?
That's what I thought. I'm like, no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sadik is like back into business and stuff, but then and at the table he was trying to get rid of was it Salvatore? Is that how you say his name? In that position or whatever? For the court. But like she said, when Tiffany just waiting on him in the office
and asked for a baby.
Like she about to just take her blind spot.
So about who sent you? Like, I didn't like her at all either, and I can see why the women probably didn't either, because she was too eager to get to be in it. Like, what are you doing that for? She was doing too much.
I thought she was in it.
Not the way she wanted to be.
Yeah, but
I feel like she's sleeping with Sadik. She's sleeping with the dad and the brother.
No, I didn't think that.
No,
I didn't.
I didn't have too many feelings about her in the last book, because it was while he was starting to date Belvin, and he was kind of messing with her and stuff. But now, as you know, that he has another one, he has a woman, and she knows they're engaged. Or they weren't, so why, I'm getting older, but we could just, what? No, don't nobody want you. Mm-mm. You just coming in there like it's a proposition. Like, if you know him, he's going to want like the full wife, family, and all that kind of stuff.
Right.
But you just offering yourself so you can be more validated, I guess, in the family. Because if you're a wife, blood, then that means, you know, you're higher in the family. She's just a goddaughter. And how you sleep with your god sister? Come on, man. What is that?
And you waited till she was 30?
Like, you should never did
Why
it.
you?
Like, oh, that makes it better. No.
I mean, like they blood related.
I don't care.
I know, but I mean, you know, that's what people do.
I know, but it's like, no. And then
I mean, he knew that she always liked him. Like, she always liked him. And he was just like, I'm gonna let you live your life because I don't like you like that, you know?
it's like he wanted her to have other experiences instead of just him or just knowing him. He didn't want her like that, though. Even from
Well,
that,
he might have didn't even really want him like that. She probably the lifestyle.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I feel. He's the only available man left. So that's how she wanted. But yeah, I ain't care for that within that in that scene. But I did like how he handled her.
Yes, that's what I put. He's so real.
I like the way he handled her. I like how he always says he never you know, offers or says that he's gonna do something he's not gonna do, or he never like makes promises or anything like that. He tells you exactly how it's gonna be, and that's how he was with him.
Right. Never lie, never mislead.
Yeah, there you go. What'd you say?
I say that's my man.
I might take him this time. This
y'all can keep him. I just want his attributes.
That's what I'm saying. Not the actual man-faced person, not him, but just who he is. And like, I would never think I would like a person. I would never think.
You know what?
What?
The way she described him to look is not my preference at all. I like chocolate, dark men, but I guess regular eyes.
Yeah, exactly.
But as good as of a man he is, I would accept the red hair and stuff.
I mean, it's just oh my gosh, she did really good. But yeah, so that's crazy. Yeah, so you know, he had the Tiffany was in the office, and it was funny when he walked out and he looked at told the assistant, "Don't let nobody but family in there wait for me again."
Right.
Like, yes.
That's what you knew. Like, he's all for Milan, and I really respected that about him, because even as hard as it was for him to, you know, get her, and then, you know, what's gonna happen and stuff, it's like he really was all in from the moment he yelled that he loved that girl, you know, when she first went to the house, the family house in the first book.
Tiffany has done a few things throughout the book. I guess we can talk about the other stuff later. But every time she did something where she asking him to go on trips and stuff, like, I never thought that he would do anything. Like, I always figured like he not gonna bite on that bait. Like,
nah. And then she was really trying to throw it, but you know, he's very trustworthy. He's very loyal. He's very like he's a stand-up guy, even though he's crazy. But yeah,
you know what?
He crazy. I'm gonna say.
How you say his
No, that's psycho killer stuff. No, that's crazy.
Oh yeah, that part.
I'm not saying like, yeah, not the ultra alpha male they kept calling him. Like, I can actually put up with a lot of that stuff, you know, now. But
Jason should die though.
That's okay. Stop.
If she was wrong for having him in having that Jason boy in that house. She knows she's wrong for that. So
stop. That's her skipping. Stop. We not there.
Well, you said he was crazy.
He is.
No,
he
not Jason.
Crazy at the beginning.
You didn't say Jason.
No, but she just saying like that's he's not crazy for wanting him out.
Oh,
he did. She was wrong for.
Nobody has to die for that. That's all I gotta say. You ain't gotta take nobody's life for it's stupid like that.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
He crazy. You want to bring stuff up? Bring up Derek. Psycho. Anyway.
Okay, so the next part that I got, how you say it? Taliba. Conversation with Sadik about Belvin was cute. Like when she they had like she was just like she had waited for him. she had waited for him when I think they were like at their mom's house or whatever, and she was just like, what did she say? it was nasty what she said. Basically about him being whipped. Like
yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah.
Look at Rich Hunter. Huh?
Child, I be making up houses.
I said Taliba.
Taliba.
I don't even say that.
I think it's like, I think it's Sadik.
It's Taaliba.
Yeah, so I thought
Taliba. I know that ain't right. Miss Belvin. I know that ain't right, but I can't keep stammering on my name, so I have to just make a name.
What you call it? I didn't hear what you said. What you call it?
Talbot. I left out the I. I'm sorry. Sorry.
That's the whole end of it.
I did.
I just said a name I don't know how to say and kept going Sadik sister and kept bringing it. Never gave it up. I
like her though.
I don't know.
I do too. It's just so crazy how normal they are.
Right?
But in this world. But except for Yvonne. Yvonne is another, he's just somewhere else.
Well, he's ill. He's got something.
Yeah.
He's got something going on. So
true. But yeah, so yeah, that's when how did that happen? Because like after he was talking, that was after Tiffany had got him to agree to go to like Greece or something.
No, that's the next scene I got. Because I thought Tiffany was gonna ask him to be her date when she said he got an invite.
Oh yeah, to the ball.
Basically, when she was because she started off saying that she got the invite and she know that he got an invite too, and that she wanted to before she said she wanted to go to Italy on his jet. I thought she was gonna ask him, will he be her date to the ball?
Mm-hmm.
But she asked for something even more. Take me on a trip with you so I can seduce you, basically.
Yeah, that's what she thought.
Tramp.
But so all this time, like Milan is like at the house and she's basically suffering. You know, the beginning of the pregnancy is just horrible. But man, it's like Sadik was still trying to go on with life without his woman, and it really wore on him, man. He wasn't eating, he was like not focused, he wasn't sleeping right. All this business he had to do, that was annoying to me. Like the stuff he had to do for his dad. He already has a ton of like legit businesses that he has to worry about, and then the lawsuit, and then it's like all this other stuff. And on top of that, you got to help your daddy. You know.
Yeah, he know that's smart. I mean,
yeah, he does that smart.
I don't like it, but I mean, he just don't want to be so involved in it.
Yeah. But it's like that's another thing on his plate. And it's like a pile he's trying to get through so he can just get to his woman. But it's like, you got to handle all of this first. And without her, he's just literally just not himself.
I like that he let her get, her time, that she needed. And I like that he also like called her every day.
Yeah.
At the same time, I was like, oh, I love him.
Just to let her know that he
I'm thinking
wasn't
about you,
not thinking about you, but I guess she just wanted him to come. It's like in the back of her mind, she thinks he's whatever. She calls him a monster, his family of monsters and murderers and stuff. But it's like she kind of, I feel like, wanted him to come and get her, or like in the beginning. Because she was saying you weren't coming there. She was saying like you didn't come there. You weren't worried about me. You didn't. I feel like if he would have showed up, she would have. She would have acted crazy, or whatever. But at the same time, it's like an inkling of he didn't. He needed me. He came and came.
When she did that, like said you ain't came to get me or whatever. I thought like he was having that dream. I knew when I read that, I was like, I know this not real yet, because ain't no way that it's, but I was like, maybe he having that dream, but it was like her having that dream. So yeah.
It wasn't, she thought about him. Yeah. But it was a lot for her to have to process. I mean, she missed him, longed for him or whatever, but I don't know if he had a came. I don't know what their relationship would have went. It was too raw, too fresh, too soon.
Yeah.
And he knew it. And
yeah, it would have been like him pushing on her.
Yeah.
So I mean,
I'm glad that they get that she. It's funny because like she's in the house, she's barely eating like she always does, and you know when I read that part, it reminded me of a statement you said like in episode 1 about he was a friend. He was like, when he kept feeding her, was he coaching her? Was he like trying to train her to eat more? You said that in that first. You did. I'm serious. You said that in the first episode. It's like, why is he always trying to get her to eat? And I'm like,
oh yeah.
And then like in the back of my mind, I was like, bro, he was trying to get her pregnant. She's at home. Well, I guess you can still call it home. But you know, and she's not eating. She has she like ran out of money or whatever. And she found that money. You know, she remembered that money that they had hidden in the house, and so it bought her some more time. Which I guess she figured she was gonna be able to like run off somewhere with that. You know, you can get pretty good distance with what is like 15,000. Why she stay so long?
Was she really what?
I think she just needed time to think about all this. It's just so much, you know.
I know, but like you staying in that house though. If you like. I would have moved around a little bit, knowing his resources. Like, as soon as I got that money, you know.
But she didn't find the money till she didn't find the money to the end. Like,
he had enough time to get somewhere before he came back.
She was sick, and then when the sickness ended, then it was just
sick. You could get it.
Then she met people that she
did
at that point, yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh! So wait, so she's going in and out in and out after she got the money, right? She was like going to get a laptop, you know, a little burner phone that she had from her mom.
Right.
So when she went to that restaurant and she was asked the girl for the piece of paper, and she had called I think Randy or somebody to tell her that she was okay.
One of her friends,
yeah, and then somebody says her name. And I'm like, come on, not yet.
That's I'm like,
I thought it was a brother. I'm like,
I didn't know who it was. Like, I was like, and then I said, I know that's not him already, but it wasn't. I was like, how did he get there so fast? Isn't he busy? But it's Jason, of all people, who is in love with the girl. Not understanding that he in danger for even talking to her.
Mm-hmm.
You know who I didn't like?
Who?
That white Linda. She is white now. I'm just saying that they was all white, but
why you think she white?
The white girl. Who they so knows?
Why you think she white?
They so knows. You know when
that's Jason girlfriend.
Well, not white. They all white.
No, his fling that he just.
They don't really like her that much, but she like him, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't think they was white.
I didn't think they were white. I'm sorry. I don't know. I didn't catch it.
What about you, Talisha? They all was white. All of them white kids.
I always see black people. I didn't see that.
I didn't see the white, but I didn't have a problem with her. Cause she hey, what happened? Cause she just really liked that boy, and she's talking like the part. Okay, so after he went into their house. I mean, after they found out where she lived at, when he had dropped her off after their first little outing she had with them, and then he went up there Jason, when he went up there trying to get some. While the girl was asleep.
Rice girl was sleeping downstairs. It's horrible. But yeah, like after that, that's when we found out like Linda was
looking her
researching her.
Yeah,
following her age and stuff, saying like, you know, because she's older, and yeah, that was a little messy. That was a little messy what she did, and then she gonna act like it wasn't nothing. You know, when girl was trying to say, so what is it? What are you trying to say? Nothing. I just said I looked it up. That's something like they're black and not white.
So.
What?
She could tell that, like, Jason was more into Belvin than her, you know? So she wanted to know who she was. And then you knew him before I knew him, and I really liked him.
I don't think that Jason
had do all that.
Looking her up. She just nosy. She just was trying to get it. All of them was nosy.
Because then they asked her about, like, where she worked at and stuff. They, you know, I guess because there you would either have to know somebody
have money. See, that was
and
the
know somebody
thing.
have money, or you have money yourself. So they was just trying to, like, who is this girl? Because we don't know her. She just pop out of nowhere. Look at this house she in, like, you know. But then that's when my favorite part happened.
What?
She felt that pull.
Oh.
And turned around. And Sadik was there after he handled business with Salvatore, who I'm so glad got what he got, with some punk self. Messing with that Italian man, woman, or whatever, whoever she was.
Oh, yeah.
And it's like the way he handled that conversation. He said it like, I told you I'm not my brother or my daddy, right? Like, I told you I'm a different Ellis.
Right.
That was good.
He always handles business.
I hate that I was like excited about somebody dying. That's horrible. But he was dirty. He threatened him, and he followed through on it, even though he didn't pull the trigger. It's a smart way to get at your enemies. So I guess that's why they need him, because he thinks like that. But
yeah, that night, he came. Yes, it was so beautiful.
But that's after she's already like super pissed. She's seen the picture. Remember, you were talking about Salisha with Tiffany asking about the ball, and she saw the picture with Tiffany and Sadik at the ball together. She was researching everything. She didn't research, the place being burnt down, and found out that Derek's body was there, but Derek wasn't there when it happened.
But she knew that he wasn't.
Yeah. So that's the crazy part right there. And then what else? The church, like the Carmichael guy. She was like watching all that. That was cool. Like, it was her.
How they went back. They went back, and I like how they went back, and how she got with what was Lex.
Yep.
So
I got all caps.
What?
It say, excuse my French. It says, "Oh shit, her brother not dead."
Girl.
Oh my God. I guess he knows. Like, he the only person that know. Because I just knew if he wasn't the only person that know, he wouldn't be still alive. Because
no. No,
like, I just knew that. I was like, dang, like, he really loved this girl. Like, his dad and his brother. I was like, oh man, I just love him so much.
That scene. I
was like, wow.
Dude, like, Jason, I like that scene when he first came back, because I don't know, I want them together. It just made me happy. But with Jason trying to walk up on him, right? And he said, what he said?
I know. I'm gonna tell you what he said. He said, I know who you are. I know who your father is. I know who your brother is. I'm like, boy,
well, then you should know. Not
the grace that I'm giving you right now, right? So you
my gosh,
you should know.
If you know, you know. Okay, he know he was a little drunk.
I was like, he did.
He gonna get dead. Dude, like, what is up with Belon having this boy? Dude, I ain't even do nothing. She ain't even with you. She ain't like you like that, and you willing to be
in her business.
That's suicide. If you know who they are, you gonna walk up to him and say that, child. Anyway, she wasn't even gonna go. I didn't think she was gonna actually get in the car. I thought she was gonna be so stubborn and get in that cab and then make him follow her like to the house.
No,
I thought she was gonna do that.
No,
but yes, Abby is alive on life support, but breathing.
But see, he had to do that because he knows how important family is to her. He knows that. And that was all she had. So he had to do that.
But then you remember, like, that made her feel so crappy because she's like, she saw him laying there. She thought he was dead. And she just walked out. Like, what would you have done? She would have to call the cops or somebody, to come, to call 911 if she thought
he was dead, though.
Yeah, but I'm saying if she checked on him and saw that he was still breathing, like, it would have been a whole nother, whole nother situation. So. But yeah, like I felt bad for her at that time. I was like, but you didn't know. Everybody got shot up. He's in a puddle of blood. Like, how you gonna know? I'm not gonna walk up to see if you're breathing. I'm not like that, but he was horrible anyway. He was horrible. But so she sees her brother, and he's there, just breathing, you know, with the machines. Ain't nothing by himself, you know. They already telling her it's like it's kind of a done deal, but we just keeping him alive as long as we can, pretty much.
Yeah. I love that. That's what I think. That's what my heart opened up for Steve.
Right really? There.
That's my man. Excuse me.
Go sit down.
Yes, please.
No. No. To have, like, he paid for it in a private kind of, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, he had all of that, and he had the lady on standby or whatever. They're about to come right back. I'm like, dude,
man, that's yeah.
He is so freaking thoughtful. It drives me insane. He thinks about everything, and he just covers everything. It's like he just already knows her and knows what she needs and stuff. Like, how are you that good?
Talking is so important in relationships, ladies.
Listening is too.
Yes.
Because he listened. Mm-hmm. He comes back with a lot of things that she said, you know, in the beginning, you know, and he remembered. I mean, like, it ain't like it was like, how long is it? Less than 6 months that they've been together by this point? Right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, not too much time has passed, but they've been through a lot in a short period of time.
Yeah.
So, you know, being distracted and not remember stuff, but he remembered, and he knows that she, like you said, wants the family. And even though her brother is a blank hole, he still did that because he knew that she needed him to do that. That was hard.
Yes, my man is amazing. The next scene,
this girl.
I think I got this name right, but I really like how Rory.
Mm-hmm.
And her conversation with Belvin went when she first came back. Like, I thought it was funny, like their interaction with each other. When she what did she say?
They had so many conversations. I'm trying to think like which one. It was in the car when Tiffany. Oh no,
I don't think it. I like that conversation too, but I don't think it was that one. But that one was cool too. When she was just like, what is it that I need to do? Because you like Tiffany, yeah. And it's not that because I've screwed him too, so it ain't just because we screwed.
So when Belvin had asked Rory, because it's like Rory and Tiffany kind of like had a good, you know, relationship, like they could talk or whatever, you know, and she was like, so what is it that I have to do for you to, you know, to have that type of relationship with me? Because it ain't, like she said, I've done it, so yeah. And she didn't even answer the question.
With that, that's why I was like, were they an item? Right there. That's what I was thinking. I was like, is Rory and Tiffany, and Tiffany, were they an item or something?
You think she slept with the girl?
I don't know.
I didn't think that, but I did think that that she liked Tiffany, like she had a crush on her.
Really? I never thought of that. Oh,
that's what came to my mind. Yeah. All right. Love you, Rory. Her voice turned tender. Yeah, Rory disconnected the phone, but she wasn't being cold. I was like,
okay.
I don't know.
I didn't even think of it like that. I just thought it was because she was like family. She's been around. But I don't know. And no, because I can't say that either. Because Belvin wasn't really accepted by the men, but she was by the women. And then, like, Tiffany wasn't really, the women weren't really feeling her, but the men, you know, were accepting of her. You know, it was like, I don't know. And Rory's like one of the guys. So maybe. I don't know. So yeah, so Belvin's home, and Sadik, you know, what's it Kimmy, you know, she was just telling Belvin like how he's around the house now. He's working from home. He's getting rest. He's like, now he seems like he's okay, and I'm so glad that you're here. And she's like she don't want to be there, you know. But she gets to see like bits and pieces from like his family and whoever's been around, that when she was gone, he wasn't good.
No,
like, he wasn't good. And
he wasn't resting.
Nah. And I know that I feel like that did something, you know, even though, you know, she was still irritated, you know, but I feel like that kind of like touched her a little bit, that she should have known she had it affected him, but the fact that he was kind of like not functioning in a healthy way because she wasn't there. That was sweet. Okay, so the mama coming to the hospital after not the sisters, her aunts and them came.
Her aunts come?
Yeah.
I thought that her parents were like, her aunts and them, they were like fake because all in the first book or whatever, like when she speak of them, it's never how they act when they see that she's with Sadik and his family. Yeah, like
I mean, from what she said before, because she kind of said that stuff too, but you can see how they were acting. They looked down on her and her family. Because you saw that when they came to the hospital. And one of the aunts was basically like, this is a waste of her time almost. Like, I have somewhere else I need to be after this.
Yeah, I gotta go. But him, now you staying?
Yeah, as soon as she see like Sadik and his mama. But for Irene to come, and like she didn't even know that she was coming, and that was like a surprise because she's like, wait, if your mama know, they mean they know. Like the daddy don't know. So she was scared of that. But yeah, like I ain't even say too much about her family because they were just what she said they were. Like they really were.
Yeah, I didn't like them at all.
Yeah, yeah. But
his mom is amazing.
Yeah, like for her.
As soon as she hugged her, she was like, "It's only I know." Like she
knew, right?
Like, it's in your head. You probably not gonna say it. I'm gonna tell you. Like
Yeah, Claire Huxtable. Yes, she is amazing.
She so is, girl. She so is.
Yeah.
She was shot all the way. Like I need, if this ever became a movie, I need her to be.
Yeah.
Like
now, I don't know why y'all skipping over that closet scene. Why y'all skipping over that closet scene? But when they was in the closet, in that walk-in closet, she was still not really talking to him, really. And he came in there after he had got out the shower.
Oh, he was naked?
Naked and I don't know everything.
And she ain't do nothing. I was like, oh, girl, you better than me. You got strict. It's like you pregnant too, so your hormones even. I was like, look at you, girl.
She held out. Honey.
She did.
I was surprised.
Me too.
But I was mad at her though too. All those things that she was saying, I wasn't liking her.
What?
How she was talking to him.
Oh, about how she was checking him. How she had never I don't love you and stuff like that. Was that?
Yeah. I didn't like her then. I'm like, is this pregnancy? You gonna be like this the whole time?
Our hormones be up and down. She
was hurt, man. She wanted to get to him, and she knew that what she meant to him. She wanted to get to him.
Yeah.
You're not going to control me because it is. You're not going to hold this over my head because you're paying all this stuff. No, trying to act like it's extortion. That he's taking care of everything for her brother. Like, so now I'm supposed to owe you everything because you taking care of him.
Oh, what you say? Even if he live or die, I still don't want you. I was like, oh man. He enjoyed it.
He was right. They
held out. They did good. I was proud of both of them because, honey, he didn't know she was in there first of all when he went in there.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Yeah, but that was a beautiful scene. Even though I couldn't see it, I saw it.
She was really holding her own, and she was mad. She was in her feelings. I mean, dude,
I think I would have had sex and then followed afterwards. I don't know if I would have said everything she said, but I would have said some stuff.
She wasn't there yet.
But like I have a note in here, like we skipped over this too. But before Tiffany had asked about the
Tramp.
trip.
Her name is Tramp.
Before she asked about using his plane, whatever, his jet to go to get the dress done. You remember that he met her at her club, and Ricky was in there making plans for his party.
Uh-huh.
And they kept like, I wrote on here, it smells like a setup when they were saying how he's a hermit. He never comes out. He's been in hiding all these years, and now you're having this party, and you really trying to get Sadik in there. And that's like what this says. I don't know what chapter this says, but yeah, like that was.
You thought like she was going against him?
No.
No,
not Tiffany was going against him, but it was a setup because they wanted to.
Because she was pushing so hard. It just like what Rory said, like, bro, like, why do you do this? Like, why are you asking so many times about somebody, you know, coming to a party? Like, is this how you always, you know, do your stuff? And I don't know. I didn't know if I trusted her all the way though. You know,
I never thought that she would hurt him, but I thought like she was trying to set like Aleem up to get killed so she could be out of the way.
Oh no, really?
No.
I thought like Tiffany and Iban. I thought they was behind the shooting in the club, I thought they were trying to get rid of Baleem. And then especially when he stopped coming around, I was like, yeah, he working with them to get rid of because I never thought that they would hurt Sadik, but I mean they hurting him while getting rid of her.
Okay, but if you hurt Balan, you hurt Sadik. Like that's.
But what I'm saying, I never thought they would kill Sadik. I thought they were trying to get her though. Like I thought they always plotted.
Because at this point, it's too late. It's like he had his chance at the house.
She was pregnant yet. Like they hadn't found out yet, so they just want to kill her. They wanted her out the picture. She knew too much for Iban, and she had the man that Tiffany wanted, the trap.
And I thought it was, I thought Ricky was coming after her. I didn't know Ricky was working with the Lopez guy, but I thought it was something. Like I thought he was trying to take him out. And then trying to get, you know, Randy to keep asking her, you coming? And then Tiffany, is he coming? I'm like, come on now. That's what I was like, why is she going so hard? But I guess because the guy was asking her to confirm it.
Yeah, I thought they all was working to get in. So I was like, man, Baleem finna get killed. Then Sadik finna kill all of them, including his family that was involved in it. Because I just thought it was all to get her.
Yeah. Oh, that would have been horrible.
Because I'm like,
that would be horrible.
I thought it was gonna be some drama, and I just knew
like the family kind of, yeah.
Well, I thought it was like
I really started liking Earl. That's his name. Yeah. Like I really started liking him. Mm-hmm. I didn't like him the first at all, but when
you start liking him.
When he started like taking
that was way down.
Come on, Talisha, you're going too far.
Okay, I guess I still
right,
like
okay.
him.
So
start talking about it. My bad.
Okay, let's talk about. Okay, so Irene. Wait, first Kimmy was talking about the girl was glowing and stuff, and then Irene mentioned, well, she asked Sadik about Balan being pregnant.
Yeah, everybody. Two different people asked, his mom and
like this is all before the ball, and I'm like, okay, all the women know. I'm like, is he gonna? I thought it's like, when is he gonna catch on? Because it's like he knows so much. Like he acts like he knows so much about her body, and I was gonna say, like, how is he gonna know?
He don't have no baby bump though, you know.
You won't. I mean, you won't. But
she had a little pooch before. She had a little pooch before, but she had lost weight. Remember, she was she was a little slimmer though.
Because he had said like he had because she had took a bath or whatever. He helped her like the first night, and he said like it wasn't. She didn't have no pouch then.
Yeah.
So
I wouldn't have known either. I would have been like, nah, she's not pregnant.
But it's like the other things, I guess, that women wouldn't, I guess, know. You know, like the glow, the face, the hair, and the boobs, and all that kind of stuff. You notice that stuff.
More spicy now. She's more attitudey now.
Oh yeah, she ain't holding nothing back, and he likes it. We got all excited whenever we get on the plane to bring her back. She was like, "This is not me. I do not love you. This does not mean anything." But okay, so the ball.
Wait.
Before that,
what y'all think when Talba, that's what I call her,
Sadik's sister,
when she was talking to Balan and she was telling her about, you remember when she came to the apartment?
About Danny.
when she came to the apartment and they were talking about her sexuality, and she said she's a sexual.
Was it asexual?
I'm like, what? I ain't never heard of that. What is that? Y'all ever heard of that?
I can't say if I have or I know the latest thing I've heard is like what they have pansexuals and I don't know what nothing is. I just know it's a man, woman, you do it and you have babies and that's it. I don't care about whatever else. It's like, bro.
I never heard of a woman that wants to give head and not receive it and not have sex. She just want to give head. Nah.
Because she wasn't ready to go that far with him, I think. And, she said she had like a relationship with a girl before, but she's what she's supposed to do, like to take care of a woman emotionally and all that kind of stuff. Like, I think she's just sexually confused and, just wants to explore. She doesn't want, like she said, the labels. And I think her parents ruined that for her. So she wanted to like find her own way in that aspect. And I mean, I wouldn't be doing them with no girls, but I see why she wouldn't want to like have what they have because that's
right.
But every marriage isn't like that. But if that's what you see and that's what you'll, I don't know.
But it ruined her so much that she like studied it.
Yeah,
that's true.
Well, she studied many of things. She all over the place.
They went to Colorado to get some weed. They was in Colorado.
When they said Colorado Springs, I was
like, here. Sadik is here.
Stop by you here. But her with that relationship with Danny, I didn't know who he was. I was like, I was surprised by who he was.
Right?
That shocked me.
But Belvin it's like these ladies. First, it was with the sister with Danny, with one of the what's the word I could call them? Their family's rivals, I would say.
Yeah.
And Belvin with her doggone exercise person.
Oh yeah.
Like
how is every people?
See, now she talking about the scene I'm talking about when he attacked her because seen her do the karate stuff.
It was like it's like everybody for some reason has some type of connection to this daggone underworld.
Right.
It's like how you can't escape it because like her brother, somewhat into that, and then the whole Damien guy who she thought was somebody. Like everything around her was already there.
Right.
But she scene with when she said something to Sadik about Damien liking her, and he was like, "No, he likes boys." Like,
so I would have had a better chance.
I would have had a better
I laughed at that.
Like, leave my friend alone. She ain't know.
But he made her look stupid a lot.
That scene, I was like, don't talk to her like that.
That was funny. But okay, people, I'm trying to get to this daggone ball because this is a part where they were finally talking a little bit. And I think that's when she found out about him having someone there or knowing what she was the entire time.
Oh yeah.
Is that when she found out that she was actually being watched when she was she thought she was being paranoid?
Right.
But she actually he's like, I have people on you. Like, there's no way I'm not gonna know where you are. But they were, finally talking about that or whatever, and she runs into the Tom guy who's Irene's little boy toy. And then they, she meets his friends. Like she's like in the mix with his people, but they not really seeing eye to eye. They still haven't had sex yet. She's still like real about him. And then she gets at this table and he's talking policy with old girl. And here she go grabbing on him.
Grabbing him.
Like, why is she doing that? What is she doing?
That's what I'm saying. Like, bro, like, okay, even if she thinks that he slept, because she acts like that, she's jealous in that sense, but
right,
like she grabbing on him like that aggressively, like while they're in public.
Turned on. I was just thinking she was just trying to get his attention.
I thought that at first, but then you grabbing on his business, and then you're doing all that stuff, and he's trying to hold it like, what, you having fun? Like, can you stop? that was too much. It's just I guess you're learning stuff about her that we just didn't know. So I guess that's that's a good thing. But when she did that, I was like, who is this person? And the Karina and then ran into the people from her old restaurant.
Yeah.
And that's when she got up from the table, went to the bathroom, and he finds out from another woman who notices these things, like, so how long y'all gonna keep it a secret? It's like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? And he never even said she's not. He just let her talk, and
right.
She's saying like she's pregnant, and he's like, my mama done said that, and Kimmy done said that, like, the girl pregnant. I don't know. I felt yeah.
That's what I said. Ding, the light is on. That's too
yeah.
He gotta understand that now.
Yeah. Like, like her changes and everything. I don't know if that would like mean anything to him, but still. So that's the first time they had sex that night. After, and it was on like a week, right? It wasn't even like that long.
What? That's a
long time, girl.
that she's been home. I think it's only been like a week.
Yeah, it's been a week.
And
they slept in the bed with him for a whole week and ain't do nothing.
Yeah, they slept in the same bed. But yeah, it was nothing. And then afterwards, it's like he was like laying there looking at her or something, and for how she described it, it was almost like he was crying or something before she woke up and saw him, staring at her, and he was like, "My Nalib is pregnant," and I was like, "Oh crap!"
What you call her? My what?
Nalib. He calls her Nalib. Blonde backwards. All right. Well, you know what? There's not going to be plain old names. So we gotta go. Nalib. Okay, I say Nalib.
My bad.
I try to make it sound cute, but but anyway. So yeah, and she, she like kind of freaks out, like, I was gonna tell you and all this kind of stuff, but she was scared.
Like he said, he thought because he thought that she wasn't gonna tell him.
Yeah, he was mad.
Like,
yeah,
I got an appointment with your doctor. I was
trying to explain to him why she didn't tell him. Like, everything just happened, bam, 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 on the day that she was going to tell him. But
you can't do that with him. With other people, he found out somebody else knew, and I don't know.
But it's not like she told them. She didn't tell them. They just knew.
She told Jason. Oh, Jason found out, but still.
Yeah, Jason. But Jason knew.
He didn't know Jason knew at that point.
Found out Jason knew.
Okay, he found out, but he did at that point. Yeah, I mean, Jason's he's just digging that grave for himself. But anyway, it's like, stop texting her.
Right.
But yeah, he walked out. He's mad, and I'm like, I get that.
I would have been mad too. You just gonna leave me, and you got my baby inside you.
And yeah,
but I mean, yeah.
It's just crazy. Like, this is all of it's just a lot. She has to lie and pretend that everything is normal with her friends, and it's just like, it's this whole other world that nobody knows that you're dealing with and stuff.
Girl, I thought that the girl was getting drugs. This is I know it's so crazy, but the way Belon was acting with this sex thing,
with the sex part,
outrageous. I'm like, is somebody slipping or something? Is she taking something that's making her so aggressive?
She's aggressive when her life is threatened, when she's jealous, and like she really can't help herself. I'm like, I don't know what that could be,
I was wondering if I could get a little bit of that. I just want to get some of that she was taking. I'm like, girl.
She's you would, on the side, you would think he probably putting something in the daggone tea.
Get some of that tea. I want some of that tea. Right, Tralisha?
I'm gonna send you some because I think they got it from Colorado now.
Oh my goodness.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I don't know if I'm skipping stuff, whatever. But okay, so after he found out that she's pregnant, whatever, and one of the scenes, he came in the house late, after she fell asleep on the couch, and he was drunk, right?
Oh yeah.
So this is That scene was so funny to me because he was so mad that like she like, you think you finna run off with my baby and I'm not gonna know about it and all this kind of stuff, and then talking about how you and Jason gonna like pretend like it's y'all family, y'all just gonna be the freckle face family.
Yeah.
I'm like, funny. He was really in his feelings. You don't see him get that unraveled. You know, he's always like come together, and I love seeing that part of him.
Yeah, that was his weakest point right there.
Because she wasn't really trying to hide that from him. It's just all this stuff that happened before she planned.
But she could have told him though. I mean,
she could have
told him. You know what I'm saying?
She was mad, but dang, like he was. Yeah, I felt bad.
He was mad, and he
felt bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, now we can talk about the burglar. We can talk about that.
The who?
I said.
Go ahead.
Belvin got attacked at her house. I thought it was Sadik brother. He knew she was there because Tiffany had told him to try to get Belvin killed to hopefully get Sadik to be with her. That was my plot. That's what I thought was going on.
That's what you thought?
I was like, oh man, he about to kill her. And it's like, because the only person that knew that she was there was like Tiffany. And Tiffany knew because the girl, Rowie, no, what's the
Randy? Which one?
How Tiffany knew?
Tiffany knew what?
Tiffany knew that the Belvin was back because
the daddy. The daddy told her.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought it was the real burglar. I didn't think it was anybody that.
You didn't think it was the brother? Okay.
No, I didn't think it was the brother, or I thought it was like somebody else. You know, like they was trying to get her again. I would have never guessed that it was him.
Let me say this.
I would have never guessed it was him at all.
Okay, I didn't. Okay, so we talking about this part, and I remember when he came up from Colorado, and he came and he like watched her, and she was like, you know, doing whatever, and he was like just shocked because it's another thing about her that he didn't know that she was doing. And when this happened, and everything just silence, you know, like the lights going out, and then somebody coming in the room. And then I'm like, okay, I didn't think it was Sadik, but I did think that it was Johnson. I thought that was the guy, his security guard, and he made him go in there to test to see what she do because he was like, the bee can fight. I'm like, well, that ain't Sadik calling her no bee. No, so I'm like,
really?
He said,
yeah, he said the
itch can fight.
Yeah, I remember them saying that, but you thought it was Johnson?
I thought it was probably the guy that was with his new security person.
Right.
And I just thought it was a test. I did not know it was him.
But you knew that it wasn't real. Like
I knew it wasn't real.
In fear.
Like, all that security though. All that security. I'm sure people down.
That's what I was thinking too.
Somebody got in there. No,
they killed the security first. That's
I ain't think nobody got in there. That boy got too much. And somebody gotta be really crazy to go up in his house after his
brother crazy.
True. Now, see, he could have got past security.
That really crazy.
He could have got past them. So he could have been on plausible one, but yeah. So
I still think they were not.
Shut up. So when we went to the doctor and he found out that he's having a boy, right? Aww. And it was nice, it was sweet, she was excited, and then she jumps into when was the first time you held a gun? When was the first time you shot the gun?
I would have thought that too.
Like she was.
I feel that 100%. I got a son with you. You think he gonna take what y'all do? No, he's not doing that.
Well, right there at that moment, right there, y'all was so happy, and right there that's coming up.
I think she was like really trying to fight being happy about having a life or a future that she knows she's going to end up having with this man because of what he did. She did not want to accept, any type of form of happiness. She was like, at 1 second I'm having this baby. She's excited and she's like, bursting this bubble. So, so this kind of like, he going to be a murderer too. And he getting all mad. So you think we just breed murderers and thugs and stuff?
Yep, I sure do. Because y'all all murderers and thugs.
But yeah, like I don't think that was like an appropriate time to do that. Like they could have waited.
When will be appropriate?
When they get in the car.
When they get home.
You know, when they're not in the office. But yeah, I just feel like she tried to, like, whenever she felt any inkling of trying, you know, happiness or something with him, she tried to like dead it because she
kept saying, even when they was having sex, that she was just as bad as him. What she kept saying, she's
just as sick as him. Yeah.
Yeah, sick. Yeah, that was. Yeah.
She just, but then she kept saying she just wanted for his body, and she changed the text message, his thing to like lover. Yeah, just to say that's all it is, just your body. I don't want nothing else. But oh well. Okay, so the whole Jason right after that part. Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Oh, I was saying, like, when Jason had text her when she was sleeping after they found out it was a boy, and all
the thoughts that was going through Sadik head.
Yeah, like when he had it, you know, I'm like, that's when I knew, like at that moment, because you know he knew about the baby and stuff. I was like, oh, he gonna kill him, and that was he wasn't gonna live past the week at me.
I thought he was gonna die at the beginning. As soon as he said something to him.
No, I thought he was gonna die when he found out that Jason was inquiring, that had called
FBI.
I was like, oh, he gone.
Yeah.
He is gone.
Yeah, he kept doing stuff.
I know. I don't understand I don't know what he was trying to prove. Because you know who they are. Like, I'm like, bro, like, go sit down. She taken. Sorry. Go with Linda. Whoever, whatever she is. But
how y'all feel about how what is this too far when she finally decided to let everybody because they just found out that she's
I know between it when they had a conversation, like I'm still upset about that. Like, how you gonna kill the first person, only person she ever slept with just because he had her first? Like,
I think that's why she killed
that's what he said. He threw him on a pile with the rest of them.
Was that? He said that?
He did.
Look, my Sadik didn't say that.
He did. Oh, if I find that part, I'm gonna send it to you later.
Who was the dude that was really? Oh, that was one of those the rivals nephews, the one that was talking about Belvin giving him head.
Oh, the man. Okay, yeah, that was like Lopez. Somebody related to Lopez, I think, right?
Yeah.
Is that when he did that? Yeah.
He held that thing though. He kept talking about that. I mean, he was really hot about that.
Respect his woman, and apparently you can't have sex with her before he do. Like, I don't care. He killed that man just because of that, and that's it. But that's insane to me. I'm sorry. All the women he done had, do they need to go?
Talking about the women. Now, I know this ain't in the spot, but when they was talking about the man who had cheated that they killed, or whoever was sleeping with somebody else or whatever.
Oh, Salvatore now?
Talking about how Randy. Is it Randy?
Okay, so what am I thinking about? Did she or did she not? Because she apparently, to me, I think she told Ricky that, is that his name? Ricky? That Ricky. She slept with him. But
then he said that they didn't.
Yeah, but she said because you know I left dudes like Sadik, and then at the club she was all like, you know, saying like, you know me, and he was like,
right,
I don't know you. What you talk about?
That's why I'm like, did he sleep with her or not?
I don't know. Because why would she say that? Why would she think that he did if he didn't? Like, why would she be that on her?
She done left out something.
I think maybe she gave him some head or something. And he ain't, cause if he say he ain't do it, Sadik ain't do it. Okay,
but why she saying it? Why she thinking it, acting all of her feelings, and then tell her man that?
Cause she gave him some head. And that's not sexy.
The way he act like with her, I don't think he'll let her touch him.
I don't know.
How old is she?
Like, is she around Belvin age?
Is she?
They friends. I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know. But
yeah.
Okay, so yeah, throughout the whole like a lot of the, you know, when they were like trying to figure things out, I guess, but she was just asking so many questions, like so many bold questions, and he would literally, even butt naked, he'll sit there and be just answering the questions, having full conversations, you know. Even though, like, what was the part, like, after they, I guess, had sex after they found out about the baby, and he making phone calls, like, about getting the house and stuff. Like, he making all these plans, getting my will and the state and stuff, all name and you know, and then at the same time talking about, like, my killer family, and, you know, this is just how I was like, dude. But a lot was explained about this family that you like, you don't like the dark side of it, but it's like I end up liking the family, except for, of course, the brother, but like all of them.
Me too.
It's like you said, even with Earl, like,
yeah, I really started liking him.
Except for that last chapter. After that last chapter, you found out something.
I don't know if I like Earl. I mean, he really just like her for the baby, I think.
Exactly. Like, I feel like
I don't really like him. Yeah, that's why I really don't like him, because
but see, that we're like all the way at the end, because, you know, like she said, we're like with the lunches and stuff. But then Yvonne had said something, and I was like, oh, really? About the daddy. I guess we'll talk about that later, but that's what made me change my mind, because at first I was leaning toward the daddy, then that made me flip back over. I was like, no.
I like the relationship they end up having, but I don't know about the daddy.
He didn't have to have a relationship with her to have a relationship with his grandbaby.
Yeah, but he was all extra,
like, he like taking her to lunch even before the baby got there, like, because
she pregnant.
Yeah.
She's not. He want to get in good now. She
right.
His legacy. You know, he was very extra with that.
Yeah. But back to the party thing.
Yeah.
Back to the party. I just had the part when Tiffany came up and was like, "Come on, let me. You came here before, but you never get to."
She keeps trying to do that. She keeps trying to push buttons to have that girl thinking something going on with them. She keep doing that. I'm like, a real girl coming. I'm gonna catch you in the bathroom, and I'm gonna knock you. I'm gonna catch you when he ain't looking, even though she can't go nowhere without nobody with her. Shoot.
I couldn't believe she said that. Like, he was gonna get up and go.
He allows some things, because even, like, you know, because trying to say she can stand up for herself or whatever, but Tiffany, go sit down. Like, just tell her, go sit down. My lady's right here. Like, don't do that. Just say it. Just don't do that. You know? And then trying to be all, oh, you look cute. Like, we all read. Like, don't even talk to me. I don't play games like that.
I don't like her. I don't like
her either. But bruh, like, that party, okay, it was, I can't even say what part. But I mean, I already wrote in here about thinking it was a setup, and then I also thought it was a setup when Ricky came over. He was trying to tell them to get Randy to come to him. And then when Randy finally comes, you know, he really comes over there. Like,
I didn't think about that part. Yeah.
I didn't know about, like, him thinking that they slept together. I was thinking he trying to get her out the way because he knows that somebody's going to come and try to shoot up.
I didn't put that together.
That's what I thought. I wrote that down. Like, why? I said, why Ricky trying to get him to why she trying to get her so bad? I put set up. He trying to set, because he didn't want her to get shot. That's what I thought. I didn't know that about him thinking that they slept together.
But he beat her down, though.
Huh?
He beat her down.
Beat her butt. He sure did.
He did. How you got a whole wife and kids?
Wasn't his wife there?
Yeah.
How you got that? And like, Randy with this man, how you got a whole wife and another daggone?
Whatever. She knew it, so I mean, she get whatever she got, because she knew she had all that. So I mean, whatever.
But still, your wife there, why you worry about her coming out? Leave her over there since she don't mean nothing to you. You know, like, that was a dead giveaway to me. I thought Sadik was gonna read through that, but I guess his mom was still, you know. I thought he was gonna read through
that. I didn't get that. I didn't get that part.
I didn't get that. I did think it was a setup in general before they even got there, with them keep asking for him to come.
Yeah.
But he said that he don't even know the dude, really. He don't even like.
Yeah.
Conversations. Yeah.
So why you want me there?
That was too much. But then, yeah, like, so they get in this little argument when they were sitting in the booth or whatever it is that they sit in, because she talking about, like, so, you know, my son is supposed to be a murderer and stuff, because, like, she keeps bringing that up.
She do keep, yeah.
Like, she keeps bringing it, like, that really bothers her.
It's on her mind. It'll bother me, too.
But, like, she really be hurting his feelings about that. But anyway, so, yeah, the shooting happens, and he, you know, protects his girl or whatever. I don't know why he went back to get that purse. I thought that was weird.
Yeah,
I thought that was like, why you worry about the purse? But yeah, so he popped dude though.
Maybe he didn't want like the police to get involved and
to know they were there.
See her, that's her name. That she was even there.
Okay, that might make sense. But yeah, so she really don't like this whole security thing. Like, always had to be around. But for good reason. So, you know, they come out of there, the whole shooting happens, and she's like dazed at 1 second, and the next second she's trying to jump him in the daggone car. Like,
that's why I'm like, that girl must be drugged. Man, them pregnancy hormones doing that to you, or is it him?
It is him and the hormones.
You know, yeah, I have to say it might be both, because it's
a combination.
He shot his own dog on himself. He ain't mad, but he shot.
Yeah, because it's too much. It's like, dude, like, he telling her, like, wait, like, we almost home, wait. You know, and then I think, yeah, that was the first time it happened in the car. I don't know, I think it was like just a hand job or something in the car. But Rory was driving, and that's so, like, I don't want her to see.
But he didn't want her seeing Belvin, but he said she didn't seen a lot of other stuff.
Yeah. But that's like, she's special. She different. Like, you ain't supposed to be like that. But anyway, like, that happened, and I don't get that part. I hope that we find out what, because I remember he said it's like whatever it is, he thinks it's some type of mental thing, because I remember that, right? He mentioned that because he's like, he was looking at, you know. So maybe
what's it?
That's what I'm saying. I don't know. Like, what causes you to do that?
She likes killing. She gonna be a killer in the next.
Oh my gosh!
It turns her on.
Dude, it's like, okay. So I don't know. I guess we'll jump to the brother gone, because I really don't get it.
With him being gone, what did y'all think about that? Like, did y'all
think
of any plots when he wasn't at none of the functions? When
he just I just thought he didn't want to be there.
I thought.
I didn't think they told
Thanksgiving, and no, I didn't think they told him.
But see, well, from somebody said something, I assumed that I think, I don't know whose thought it was, but like he was just with the other girl. Like, maybe he really did, because it was some conversation that he had with Sadik on the phone when he was like drunk or something, because he was saying the girl was complaining.
But
Sadik was like, you know, he could be possibly in love with her, but like, he would never like say it or something. I was like, maybe he is with them, and also because Belvin and him have to be there, and it's just like he don't want to be around that, see that and stuff, because he low key thinks that she could be, you know, trying to take the family down, because why would you be with a family who you knew, you know?
Did y'all think he was jealous of Sadik?
No. About what? Like in the father's eyes? Maybe?
Yeah.
Oh, I think he's always gonna see something. Like, I'm sorry, they family be saying too much about him being like the golden child, and I don't think they don't say that in front of him.
And I mean, they say it in front of his wife all the time. Like,
I don't see that side jealousy. I don't see him showing that. I haven't seen it.
But see, what's the thing about, like, if you tell me
like,
I
he walked away when she found out she was
like. If you tell, like, Yvonne is who he is, but if you tell me I can't come around for holidays and all this kind of stuff just because y'all there, what's gonna happen if I do? You know, like, what was the threat, and why did he even?
Well, Sadik is the one that probably told him after
you think he gonna kill him?
He was with
I think scared Belvin.
He knew that Belvin had an exchange with Yvonne because she was acting all sexual and all, so he knew something had upset
That's
her.
funny, because he said, it was like 3, he said he effed up, like, because he knew that he He said
he
something.
knew it, even though she didn't say anything, but he knew it. So
Wait.
after that, that's probably when he was like that he can't come to nothing else.
Oh, okay. So yeah, so after the brother died, the whole little repast and stuff, we ain't gotta go too deep into that. You know, we knew he was gonna die. I'm sorry.
Like that,
I'm sorry. We knew he was gonna die. But then that was like, that part of it is over. Now what? You know? And then she finally admits, you know, she's gonna, you know, tell the family. And then they tell the family. And like, but first the dad is a little salty or whatever, because, you know, she wasn't really kind of like talking to them as much, and she didn't like really eat her food and stuff. And he was, the Sadik didn't say nothing, like she needs to be able to stand up, you know, to its own family. I do like her and Taliba. Like, I like that they kind of have like a little girlfriend, even with Monica. Mm-hmm. It's like they click well, and I do like that. But girl, when Tiffany walked up in that thing, like, why Tiffany always coming up? It like, go sit down. And I feel like, is somebody calling her when they doing it?
Yeah, the daddy. She said the daddy called her
at for the dinner.
Yes.
Oh, he did.
He's always calling her. I think he might have wanted them to be together because, you know, that's what God was it. Yeah, just like him, the daddy. Everybody, let me see, the daddy and even Randy said that Belvin, she wasn't made. She's not.
Yeah, they keep saying
not made for this.
Yeah, even Yvonne says that a lot too. But you love who you love. They need to stop pushing that girl on it. But see, now it backfired though, because as soon as he about to tell, you know, them about the baby, she walks in. She like, okay, well, I'm gonna see it, and she gonna like show everybody that she's pregnant,
right? You know,
because she's like playing that game with the girl too, you know, to let her know who she is in this relationship, like who, you know, where she stands at. Like, you're not gonna be, you know, coming in here and think you intimidated me. Like, I got this baby down that way. But man, so everybody's excited. The mama crying, the daddy almost tearing up and crying and stuff. Like,
everybody excited, but Aben and
the little girl. Which one was it?
He walked away.
Aisha.
Aisha.
Oh baby. Oh baby. But yeah, he walked away. But Tiffany was in her feelings about it. And I said, that's what you get. Like, that's what you get.
Was still coming after him after that.
True that.
So was
true. She kept doing that and popping up stuff.
Hey.
Oh, she's getting on my nerves. I can't stand people like that. But okay, so finally it's all out and everybody know about the baby and stuff like that. So
was y'all shocked when Belvin asked Irene for a job?
The job? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because that's like acceptance. That's like, okay, now I'm gonna be a part of him. I'm just gonna.
Right. Yeah. I was so shocked about that. I'm like, what you doing?
Yeah. I didn't see that coming.
She thinks about doing something. What? It's something behind that. That's what I was thinking. I'm like,
really?
I think she loved him and most of his family.
Now, but
I think low key she did though. She's trying to say that she didn't know what love is and all this kind of stuff like that, but she knew that she had some type of, you know, she knew the pull sexually, but she had feelings for him like that. You know, we can hide and say like, you know, we don't really know, but we know that we feel something. And I mean, that was
how could she accept those feelings when who they are, you know,
it's that part
they did to her and her family.
Yeah. It's accepting the part. Like how did she get caught up in this? Like she said, like, why couldn't it just be simple with somebody like Jason? But she got caught up with Sadik and their whole murderous monsters family, as she likes to call him plenty of times.
It's the truth.
But yeah, dude, like Yvonne not showing up to any of the dinners when they're there was like weird. I mean, I knew Sadik must have said something to him, but the family holidays, like I said, with Thanksgiving, how is he not? And then, gosh, on that plane, when they were going to the island for Thanksgiving, Jason comes texting again. Take a picture of the bear plane. What kind of plane they got? I bet it's this. I want to see your bear. Like,
dead.
Right?
Like, he's not dead yet, though.
old man don't love his life.
He don't value it at all. Like, I don't understand that. Like, and I think, I don't know if this before or after when he found out about the whole FBI thing. I'm like, bro, sit down. Sit down. But, that's okay.
What was the final strike when he said
when she was having a baby. When she was having a baby. That was it. He said he told obituary or something he said.
Yeah, I want to see his obituary in the morning. And she's like, no, because
she gonna kill you.
Yeah.
But yeah, so the whole okay, this was just the sweet part to me. For the whole Thanksgiving thing. Like, Belon and them, they went on their lunch, whatever, and he asked was she happy, yada yada yada. And she tries to give an answer, but when they come back and somebody pulled up on the boat, and he walks up on them, and Sadik kind of tucks Belon in the little bushes or whatever, the tree forest, whatever they had, and he goes and disappears. And
yeah.
And old dude walk up on her, and this fool just come out of nowhere like he just jumped from a tree or something.
Right?
To tie dude down. And then she turned on by the daggone rope action.
Ain't that ridiculous? That is so ridiculous.
I thought Danny was gonna die.
I thought Danny was gonna die too. I didn't think he was gonna ask no questions.
Oh, man.
I didn't think he was gonna ask no questions. And he was like, she saw that evil in his eyes and whatever, and he told her to see if it was a gun in his bag or something. And she's like, it's not a gun in there. There's nothing in there. And he's getting mad, like, like, you don't know what you're doing. And she tried to save his life. She got, like, in between them. So she tired of all this killing.
Right.
Like, what was wrong with him? Right. But she remembered who he was and stuff.
Yeah, I'm glad she remembered quick enough.
But still, he's a Lopez. Like, a Lopez just trying to take him out. I'm surprised he didn't die immediately. I
thought he was about to die. Like, I was like,
he was almost dead.
Tabitha something. She wasn't gonna get there fast enough, and she about to see him dead.
Oh my God! What if he did kill him, and then she came out dead?
Yep, that's what I thought was gonna happen. Cause
it could get messy like that.
Tried to kill, and now y'all popping up. The younger one popping up was younger one about to get popped, and we about to feed him to the sharks. And
that's what he said.
Yeah,
that's what he said.
Yeah.
But, goodness, that would have been horrible. But I'm glad that it didn't happen. Whatever.
Me too.
But dude, like, you find out like the craziness of all these people that's involved in this like commission. Everybody got some psycho side of them. And the whole when the Lopez little boy was explaining his daddy and like molesting his sister and then end up killing her or something. Like what?
That was explained in the beginning though.
That was explained at that part with Danny. When he was
he told his personal story, but somebody went to school with them or something like that. It was something told. It was something told, but prior, like we had just heard it from the person that was actually in it. You know what I mean? Because
something was told about the girl being.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. But yeah, so that's when Tiffany popped up again. Always. She never went away. And
when she popped up when she was supposed to be at her girls trip thing.
Yes. For her birthday.
But before we found out, didn't she pop up like before we found out that he wanted to kill his own dad? Because I'm just like, was she popping up?
No. Well, he didn't know that she was there until after that.
Okay.
Yeah, because like as soon as that they disbanded that little meeting or whatever and let Danny go, then he opened the door and he was looking at Belon and like, why she looking like that? She looked like she bothered, and here comes Tiffany. And then he sees it. And then she gonna come in there and close the door.
In her face.
Girl. Oh, he said he real quick. He just opened it. I'm not finna get me in trouble. But Belon was already gone. She already went upstairs trying to pack and stuff with her little jealousy.
What y'all think about the story that she explained why
she don't eat? I don't like that story.
I felt so sad for her.
I don't like that story.
He didn't either. He was like, "Say no more." Like I get it. Like
that was horrible. Like they made you eat the trash and the left. Like It's like I wouldn't want to eat nothing either.
Right?
Yeah, I be eating like chips and stuff. Like I wouldn't want to eat no food from a restaurant. I wouldn't want nothing.
Yeah, me either.
That was horrible.
I didn't know it was gonna be like that. She went to some stuff, dude. I didn't know it was gonna be like that. But it was after the Thanksgiving thing when what's his name? They were like in the shower. I think they like had sex with the ropes or whatever, and then he kind of was telling her what he really thought love was. I don't know what that did. Like that really, I mean, because it made sense what he was saying. Like it made sense. Like, you know, like these people, you know, you brought up all these childhood traumas and issues and stuff that makes you imperfect and you know, and for that to be held against you is unfair. But you know, love is not perfect and people aren't perfect and love is all that kind of stuff. It's very true. However, you still killing people. That's not just in your childhood. But I loved him for that. You know, it's like he's just a guy who wants her to love him back.
And he really don't like that life. That's not the life he wants. He don't like doing that.
I don't know, because he keeps showing that demon, like you said, and he be turning, you know, a little dark.
But I'm talking about doing those jobs that his daddy wanted him to do. He don't do that.
Yeah. But like that really made me think like, okay, he's done so much. She's, you know, like just, I think it's okay to love him, even though he did just almost kill somebody, like just then before that. But
we thought I would have. It would have been messed up if he would have killed Danny, but I would have understood it because he a Lopez. Like,
right?
I would have understood it.
But you keep killing people in front of her, though.
Right?
Because I think she saw him kill. She saw him kill that dude in the what's it called, in the club.
At that part,
yeah, she saw that, and of course, you know, the whole, you know, scene from the last book, which made her like see him for real. It's like all the killing, like that's a problem for her. Now she's having your kid. It's like she's always gonna be a part of your life. It's like she can't escape it, but she just wants like, dude, stop killing. And he's the one who don't want all the killing either. But he ends up killing in a situation where if he don't, you gonna die. You know, so that's another side of it. You know, he's not just walking around shooting people.
Yeah.
But he has that side of him, you know.
Stop talking about my man.
Whatever. Okay, so let me see. The next significant part that really freaking bothered me was like after all the holiday stuff, Milan's like full blown pregnant. And then the babysitting, yeah, when the girls were at the house with her and Tiffany wants to bring her. What she call her?
I need to come get my earring off his
Oh my gosh.
Off his plane.
Yeah.
We went to Italy.
Yeah. We flew somewhere.
I wouldn't let her.
Me either, but then she did it because of the girls, you know.
I was for the girls, and I would have said exactly what she said. In 5 minutes, if you don't find a way say goodbye, I do it.
Because wait, Tiffany was in her feelings like earlier when she found out that Belvin was like at the house or whatever. When she tried to come and talk to him after one of the dinners, and she realized that Belvin was at his house. She's like, wait, she's there without you? You know? Right. It's like, yeah, she more important than you, little girl. And he don't want you. He really want her. So I'm glad that happened. He you know, he put a. I mean, she ain't freaking getting the point, but he keeps trying to tell her like it ain't about you.
He gotta really curse her out and everything.
I mean, dang, like how is she talking about he really down and have a talk or something? No, I mean, you don't need to talk to her. She knows what it is. Like, what she think? You ain't your daddy. She ain't gonna be a side piece. Go sit down. Anyway.
And she would be okay with that too.
I know she would. Girl, because she'll have something to hold up a Belvin. That's too close. That's too They know each other like that. You can't do that. But she knew what she was doing. But yeah, so yes, this is when they came back from whatever business trips. He was on business trips, but he was already home. And that's when they were like trying to make their little plan with Ricky, you know, to get his connects or whatever. And then they got the connect done. This is the part I'm talking about. So they got the connect done, and they said, well, you know, what was your name for the connect? And it was freaking the frick. I wrote it down. What was his name?
What are you talking about, Jason?
Kowalski or something like that. Like the guy that they did who's now their gun connect. Do you remember him from the first book?
I don't know. I don't know if I remember that name, or I was thinking maybe I remember it or it was made up.
This man, Sadik had a meeting with him before in the first book, and he was supposed to do like you know, when he has his shipments come in through the port, he wanted to make sure his shipments don't get like, you know, caught in customs or something, because it could be like illegal stuff in them, but he didn't like say it for sure. And then another part of the deal was about him getting his brother-in-law like a position, you know, at the port. His brother-in-law ended up being the new guy who replaced Salvatore, the one that Sadik had suggested replacing him. That was his brother. That was this Connect's brother-in-law. Yeah, and this was the same guy from when they had a meeting before. So like now you have this Connect. There's no middleman, and he's on both sides of it. So I saw that and I was like, oh my gosh, like that. You know, you learn all this information, but then it always comes. She be catching that stuff. I like that. You know, it came back. But dude, so the Ricky thing, they set him up. You know, he really thought he was the man coming in there. You know, nah, I need 250, you know, thousand from both of y'all. You know,
right.
I was like, all right, give me the information, and then they bring his dudes up in there tied up and stuff. And he realized he got. And then he gonna bring up the girl. Why you bringing up Randy sleeping with? Like, is that why you beat her up? Like,
right. Oh, he thought that Sadik was talking about Randy when he was really talking about Belvin, right? Oh, no. And he didn't know nothing about the fight that they had.
No, he didn't. But I guess he felt like this was about that. I'm like, no, this ain't got nothing. This about you, you know, about to like hurt my girl or whatever. But that was a good scene. You know, sometimes people just gotta get got, and he was just one of them people. He had to get got. And he can't, you know, he lunged at him and he had to kill him. So that's what it was.
You sounding like Sadik.
I ain't trying to, but you know, some people do. I'm just saying. So yeah, that's when they were sitting at the table, whatever, the next, you know, because he slept like a long time. I think they said after that, like a whole day or something. And Belvin had did the whole breakfast thing, and then they had their little conversation, because now they're kind of she's threatening him about Tiffany, and he's threatening her basically about Jason.
Right.
About the, like, you know, he don't know how much he can say to her, because he don't know what, you know, he don't trust you to say or what you won't say to that dude.
Which is true, because she be telling that little boy everything. She think it's nothing, but it's something.
Yeah, it could be something super significant that she don't even know that she's saying, because she think it's something small. But it can really be a break in some kind of way to, you know, bring his family down eventually if the boy keep going to FBI. But that was a cute little conversation. It's like, you know, they both jealous of somebody in each other's lives, but it's like she can get rid of Jason. Like, that ain't gotta be. But him with Tiffany though.
Yeah, she told him that too.
Like,
I can cut that down.
But the Tiffany thing, I don't know how they gonna deal with that, because like you said, she's like their family, and she's always been around. Like, I don't know if
he just need to put her in her place.
But if you can get your brother to stop coming around, why you can't get her to stop coming around?
Oh, when she said she ain't got nothing to do with my child, I want her around my child, I don't want her in this house. And he's like, I understand all that. I was like, when she laid down everything about Tiffany, and he was like, that's cool.
He'll give her whatever she wants, and he know he will. A lot of stuff happened, but we can, like, let's jump to like the baby shower.
That was so beautiful. I didn't think a baby shower. I just thought he was just taking her there just to, you know.
Let me tell you something. I swear, folks, I thought that he just had an impromptu wedding waiting on that girl.
Me too.
Whoa, when he got down on his knee.
I was like, boy, because it's like he had all this stuff, done, in the first part, it was just the two of them. And then it was just so sweet. And they would talk about the baby's name. And
oh, yeah.
It was so cute. But then, yeah, like she was, at that point, she was in love. Okay. So I really thought that, that was going to be like some type of wedding. It's going to be a surprise wedding. But it was just a surprise baby shower. And everybody was there, especially her family. Girl getting her feelings because she could bring her kids. Tell me, well, I'm going to take my $25 Target gift card.
It's so ghetto. You just can't bring the ghetto nowhere.
Like, how she go? Why she all in her feelings, though? Like, chill out, Her family, I wouldn't invite them to nothing. I'm sorry. But that was really, really, really sweet. And the daddy, though, when he did his speech and stuff, I don't know. Like, at that point, I was like, okay, I was warming up to the thought that maybe, okay, now he's accepting her. But I know it was only because of the baby. But they all see how much that boy loves this girl. Like, he don't even eat when she ain't around. The mom was worried about him and stuff. Like, I feel like, okay, maybe she's now safe in her family. And the women are just loving, and she has this family that she belongs to now.
Yeah.
She thanked them for having something that she belongs to, that now she can show this other little punk side of her family. Like, right. I have my own little unit. But yeah, that was really sweet. And then the baby comes, but they end up having that was so cute too, when he was like doing all the timing of the contractions and stuff. He was so nervous. That was so cute. He's always worried about the baby. Like, if throughout the whole thing they get shot at, the baby okay? If I'm not okay, you can check on me. Right. I gotta call her the incubator. Like, that's so. Don't do that. But yeah, so yeah, it's like the lunches are already happened with the dad a few times, and I like how she learned about who the dad was and how he came up and stuff, like during the first couple lunches. But okay, so that's when we knew Jason was gonna die, after he was texting about show me the baby and stuff.
Yeah, I just knew. I said, he did.
How many times in this book that Jason, every time he says anything, he gonna die. I think he gonna pop up dead. I said pop up dead, but he gonna he gonna end up dead. But oh my gosh, it was just such a cute little, him, the baby crying and seeing the baby for the first time. Baby got gold hair, and then she finally says the words. He's been waiting on her to say, that she
love you.
I mean, who ain't gonna say that after you got a baby coming out of you? But
I thought she was gonna die though. When she said that,
I did too. It was the way he kind of described, I guess, the feeling that he had or something he did. And I was like, oh shoot. But she lived. She lived. And then the whole daddy thing, and they have.
I thought her daddy was gonna die. When he was first choking, I'm like, the man.
Yeah, I was like, somebody didn't poison him. I
thought he was just choking. But I thought, because he was saying it was heartburn, but I knew something was happening. But yeah, he fell over.
I didn't think that. I thought he had got over it. Well, he was still eating.
He was like he stopped eating, but he was like drinking water, and I was like, okay, what's happening? I didn't think it was gonna be no heart attack. But before that, like, they had to spend a whole 6 weeks. Was it the whole 6 weeks? I think at the compound.
Yeah, at their house. So he got
like, they needed that, and like that was like something that was really, I think, a turning point. I mean, I'm sure it already happened before, but like now she's like really full blown, in the family now. And the dad, Earl walking around there just being all extra because now he got a grandson, and the people not trying to tell him, hey, you wasn't doing all that with the girls. I think you need to stop acting like that. But, it was like their little relationship, I guess, was kind of blooming a little bit with Earl and Beline, having the walks around the place. And,
once a week.
Yeah, I was like, okay. But then the whole, him having the heart attack, That was bad. I thought he was gonna die, but then when he didn't, and they were, you know, just in the hospital and stuff, that's when we get to this last part.
I ain't seen
who did y'all think was in there?
Honestly, okay, this is what I thought. I thought that when she went in there and she saw somebody and she was like shocked and stuff, I thought it was Sadik holding his baby because he was crying or he was sad because he's gonna come home and say his daddy died. That's what I felt was happening. I thought it was
Tiffany.
Oh heck no.
I mean, like, she knew the person, so I'm like, who could that be in there? Who could it be? I didn't think it was Sadik, but I didn't think it was the brother.
What you thought?
I was started reading super fast. I didn't know. I was like,
I had to read it over, man.
I didn't know. Yeah, I reread that because I kept trying to figure it out. I didn't know.
Yeah, I thought the feeling was different because it was like Sadik was like he just lost his daddy and he was like in there, like just let me be my baby, you know, because he lost his daddy. And this fool Yvonne is holding the baby.
I didn't think it was Sadik though. I didn't know who it was though.
How? I wouldn't even know how. I wouldn't be able to just sit there and have a conversation because this is before she saw the gun. So I'm like, I would have lunged and got my baby. Like, you're not gonna hold my baby.
You can't. He crazy.
He is. I know, but I can't sit there and just have him hold it. And like he's
I would have did the same thing she did. Like kill me.
Trying to be calm about it.
Dude. Yeah. Please don't hurt my baby. Please.
He's crazy. You never know. He might have wanted to kill the baby, but he kept saying, you know, no.
Yeah, he don't hurt his family and stuff like that. And I'm like, well, she not family. Because she, you know, then she saw the, you know, that's the part when I was talking about the daddy. That's when I was like, oh, because he was like, yeah, my daddy did. He sent me there to kill you too. When he was killing the brother.
She knew that already, though.
Yeah.
Did she know that? I don't think she knew that they were coming for her, though.
No, she knew.
Y'all tried to kill me. Like
she knew it, but she didn't think that it was actually his brother that was.
Yeah, she thought it was somebody. They paid somebody.
Right. She knew that they was trying to kill her. She just didn't know it was he was the actual shooter.
Oh, okay. I thought she knew it was. I thought she thought it was like a person, you know, that they had to come to shoot anybody in there, but not specifically looking for her, but looking for the brother to kill.
Oh, they wanted her.
Yeah.
So she knew that they wanted her.
Yeah.
But yeah, I wasn't feeling, you know, the daddy like that just turned because of what I thought. But yeah, so he's waving his gun and has his gun and she's trying to get her baby. And he's like, you know, the baby's 2 months old. It's the first time I've ever seen him. You know, I don't get to go to any of the, you know, the family stuff. And she's like, well, I thought you weren't coming because of us. And he's like, I'm going to miss all this because of you, you know, with my family and stuff. And I was like, in a second, I know he, you know, his mind, but I kind of felt bad. I felt bad that they had to keep him away all because.
Well, he shouldn't have did all what he did.
I know, but it's like, because he is like, they know mentally like there's something's, you know, wrong. I don't know if they could have like handled him differently, but I think because of how they handle him is what pushed him to this.
No, he just should have been taking his medication.
Mm-hmm.
How it makes you feel. You should be taking medication.
But they should have handled him in a different way. Because now,
like,
he feels this type of way. Huh?
How? Lock him up somewhere?
No. What is he going to do? Like, what is he going to do if he's there with the rest of the family?
Well, he's already shown what he can do.
But he didn't do it in front of them.
In Belon's face.
Did he do that in front of her?
He chased after her.
Yes.
But when he saw the Sadik, he backed off. He never did this threatening stuff in front of anybody else.
That's what they know. So that's why he don't need to be around.
Soon as we turn our back, you about to go after her every time?
And stay with her.
No, he don't need to be around.
All right.
But who y'all think dead?
I don't know who I think did, because she said like he like fell over us, or like he, you know, was over us. I don't know if it was him. So if there's another book, I'm assuming it's the brother, but I'm like, if you're the protector in another book, are you gonna be protecting her from who? Who gonna try to come? Because
I think to keep it going, I think it might be Sadik that's shot. I think he's shot. He's injured, but I don't think he's dead.
Okay. And then what?
And then what?
And then what? Because like
he's the protector.
Okay, but if he's shot, okay, Iban shot him. Does he like? Is Iban gonna run? Is Iban gonna try to finish the job? Like, what did he come? You know what I mean? Like,
he ain't gonna try to finish the job, because no.
He probably gonna be too distraught that he shot his brother, maybe, because they don't hurt it. You know, they don't hurt family. I don't know, but I don't know, because I like it's gonna be a whole crap storm if Iban is killed by his brother. Like,
because if he killed Sadik, then the mom might shoot him, honey. She crazy too.
And then she been going to the gun range too at the place. I don't know, but Lord, this book was so freaking good.
It was so freaking good, but I'm so freaking mad at the end. Yeah. I did not like the end part. I'm just going to go ahead and say that. Miss Love Belvin. I did not like.
You say Miss. She being polite.
How you gonna drop it like that? You should have just left it where the daddy was in the hospital. That was the cliffhanger. Did he live or did he die?
Nah, this one was more of a like, oh crap. Like no. Because now you're gonna be thinking
what you doing. Because now we crack addicts, and we gotta get that next.
We coming back. Like we coming back to it.
No, none of us
already crack addicts.
Like now you already have these things. Now you have these things hanging in the balance. You got the daddy. You don't know if he's gonna live or die. I mean, he's in a hospital. He might survive the heart attack. Yeah. But then, I mean, so that's probably why, because you know he was already in recovery.
He died. Sadik then got shot. Who's gonna take over the business?
The daddy might die. Sadik have to stay and take over the business.
But he's shot. He injured. How he gonna do that?
He gonna heal fast.
He gonna heal.
They got healed.
He say heal fast. Nah, I don't know who shot. I just hope it's not the baby.
No, it's not the baby. She protected that baby. She got the baby, but I don't know. This can go like a couple ways. I don't think the daddy gonna die. I could be wrong, but I don't think the daddy gonna die.
I don't think the daddy gonna die either. That's cheap. I don't think he's gonna die.
Yeah.
I mean, so much is in the balance. If he died, Sadik, he really don't want to be.
It's like that's what I'm thinking too. Like even if he did, even if he does, like he wants to pass it down to somebody, because he was 70 years old. What's gonna happen? Because he does not want this empire. So like, what is gonna happen? That's what I've been thinking all this time. Is like the older he gets, he can't give us Ivana crazy behind. Like now what? Like I don't even. How do y'all transfer that? That type of business. I don't even know what they're gonna do unless he has. Who is it? Palmer. I don't know how business minded he is. Maybe because that's like his right hand man. Maybe he can. I don't know.
Ain't he just as old as him?
That's true. You're right. I don't know, but that's like all of that you gotta think about. So we'll be waiting. But this was like 10 stars. It was just, it touched a lot of stuff, and you got to see another side of the character. Like, Milan was like so. Gosh, she has some stuff going on. I don't know what's wrong with her. That whole little
that it
turn on that it thing. Yeah, like I want to know what that is. I hope they, we find out what that is. You see the softer side.
Wasn't a pregnancy, because she was still there.
Yeah.
She really belonged, because she crazy too.
But yeah, you see the softer side of Sadik. You see that he got a heart too. Like as he was saying, he said that before. He got feelings too. Like don't slap me again or something when they had some fight. But yeah, that was amazing. I read it twice.
I should have read the first book again before I read this one, because it was some things that I was like, maybe could have went, and I didn't, because I didn't remember who Jason was.
Oh,
hey, girl.
I have everything in. I remember everybody.
Yeah, I remember all that. Like, but yeah, so we're giving it our 5 stars. That's as high as it can go. But I give it everything. It was amazing. It had me gasping. It had me like, mouth wide open. Like, oh no, wait. I was doing all that. I'm not like, I don't always like read stuff with this, the drug part of it, like the drug business part of it. But then it's like, forget it. That's not even what it's about. I mean, it's business.
Right. No, it's really not.
It's business too. So it's Sadik and Belvin have this pull on each other that is just wow.
I didn't put it down.
They both sick. He said, if you call yourself sick, what do you call my need for you? Bruh.
Yeah, that's what he said. He said, if you're sick, then damn it, we're both sick.
Sick together.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
I love them. Yes. Like that ultra alpha. Okay, I accept it now. Before I was like, this is crazy, but now I like, yeah.
I might want a little bit of that. I think I might want a little bit.
But all right, so let's I don't know. Hey, we don't need to do the favorite characters and stuff. We done did that last time. Same characters up in this mug. We already know what Talisha gonna say. She ever love that man.
Yes.
Ain't no change because he done got better for me. I like him that
more. Right? I said I done fell in love so many times. This
book that had us. He had us. But this was amazing. I want to see this for real. Like, I want to see this.
I want to see the movie.
Yeah.
This could be a movie.
This in the theaters, like, come on now. Like, because I need to, this is really, really good. Honestly, it's like, but that's all, overall, it was just amazing. It did everything. The sex things were always great. She know what she's doing with that. They ain't ever a let down. But
we're gonna need this book in May.
We're gonna do what?
We need this book in May. The next book, The Protector. We need it in May.
Oh my gosh, no.
Yes, we sure do.
This is not. It takes a lot. Nah. Love
Ain't no breathing. That's no breathing time.
No.
Next time we need to stay in that room and get this.
This right. It has so many parts, so many layers, so much information.
Look, author.
That takes a lot.
I understand you an author now.
Don't do that. No, that's not what I'm saying.
But she's gonna put this out there.
When she do it, girl, it come out in December. Like when she do it, everybody gonna be out there. She ain't gonna have not one person not jumping for this one. Not for real. That's it. Sadik series is it, man. She done topped everybody I've never had on my list. Like I ain't found one better now. I don't know if I'm gonna find one better. So like Love Belvin is definitely my new favorite author, hands down. Like I can't even. This is on the second book I read about him.
Right. So y'all know y'all gotta go get he who is a lover and he who is a friend.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Y'all can catch up and be with us on that third one when it come out. He was a protector. We're gonna see who's gonna be protecting what from who and why wins, but
right.
We don't know because people got shot and we don't know who got shot. So all right, that's all we got. I'm still high off of these characters. I'm gonna sit with them like you do, Bridget. I'm gonna sit with them.
Thank you. I need to turn.
All right, that's it. That's all we got. With April, book of the month, He Who Is a Lover by Love Belvin is everything. Go read it if you have it. Read it again and again because it's gonna just make you fall in love even more. Mm-hmm. So be looking at, I said something. You gonna look at your husband sideways like, why you don't love me like that? You see all that he really be put. Do you feel a pull when I walk in the room? You don't really love me like that. It's get you.
You don't listen enough.
You don't listen enough. But all right. Thank you guys for listening, and thank you, my ladies, for always being there reading these books with me because y'all keep me accountable for reading because we got to. But I have so much fun with you guys for real. Like. I don't want to talk about books with nobody else but y'all. Like this is so
I'm not gonna
All right, we out.
All right, peace.
Bye.